Let us watch a video on two different places of the earth. In the first case, we can see that the place is densely covered with tall trees. A great variety of wildlife reside here, like leopards, monkeys, birds, etc. Now secondly, we can see a completely different place. This place is extremely dry and covered with sand. Unlike the previous case, no tall trees can be found here. Only thorny shrubs and cactus grow here. Also, the number of animals found in this place is very limited. So just now we watched a video on two different places of the earth. The first part of the video depicted a forest and the later half of the video depicted a desert. Now these two places are completely different from each other on the basis of topography and flora and fauna found here. For instance, in a forest one can find dark green tall trees of varying heights. Also, a great variety of wildlife is found in a forest. Now coming to a desert, it is a completely dry region. Here one cannot find tall trees, rather shrubs and cactus are only found here. Also, the number of animals found in a desert is very limited. Camel is a popular animal that is found in desert. Now this camel cannot reside in a dense jungle. So we find that the flora and fauna found in each of these regions is very unique. Now the uniqueness of flora and fauna can be attributed to the climatic conditions prevailing in each of these regions since immemorial times. In other words, we can also say that the life found in these regions have adapted themselves to the climatic conditions of these regions. Now, these atmospheric conditions that prevail over a vast region and for a long period of time is known as the climate of that place. So, what is meant by the climate of that place? Climate of a place refers to the atmospheric conditions that prevail over a vast region and for a long period of time. Now, the climate of different places on the earth is not uniform throughout. For instance, the climate of a forest is warm and humid, whereas the climate of a desert is hot and dry. So we understand that the climate of different places on the earth are dissimilar. Now, on the basis of these climatic conditions prevailing in each part of the world, we can divide the entire world into several regions. Look at this world map very carefully. What do we see here? Here we see that the land masses are marked in different colors. For instance, some of the land masses are marked in dark green, while others are marked in yellow and white. Now what does each of these colors signify? Well, each of these colors signify or depict a particular geographical feature or climatic condition prevailing in that region. For instance, yellow color signifies a desert, whereas white color signify ice cover or polar region. Again, dark green signifies a forest, while lighter shade of green signifies a grassland. So from this map, we understand that the geographical features or climatic conditions prevailing in different parts of the world is not uniform throughout. We also understand that there are some part of the Earth's surface that have or share similar climatic conditions or geographical features. For instance, these parts that are marked in yellow depict a forest. Again, the parts that are painted in dark green depict a forest. Thus, from this we can conclude that there are some parts of the Earth's surface that share or have similar physical features and climatic conditions. Now, do you know what are these parts called? Well, a part of the Earth's surface with similar physical features or climatic condition is known as a natural region. Another name for natural region is biome. So, a biome or a natural region is a part of the Earth's surface with similar physical features or climatic conditions. Now, as I have discussed just now, there are several natural regions on the Earth's surface like forest, grassland, desert or a polar region. So, each of these pictures depict a particular natural region existing on the Earth's surface. Now, these natural regions are determined on the climatic conditions prevailing in those regions. We shall now discuss how the climatic conditions influence these natural regions of the world. But before we proceed with our lesson, let me ask you a question. A part of the Earth's surface with similar physical features or climatic conditions is known as biosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere or biome. Well, the correct answer is biome. Biome or a natural region is a part of the Earth's surface with similar physical features or climatic conditions. So, the correct answer is biome. Now, as I have mentioned just now, the natural regions of the world are determined on the basis of climatic conditions. Now, some of the characteristics of these climatic conditions or the factors that are determined by these climatic conditions are elements of weather, landforms, soil, wildlife and vegetation. Now, each of these factors differ with respect to different natural regions of the Earth. For example, the elements of weather like humidity, rainfall, temperature, etc. prevailing in different natural regions of the world are different. This is to say that a rainforest usually experiences high temperature and high annual rainfall, whereas a desert is completely dry as the annual rainfall in a desert is very low. Also, the landforms vary across several natural regions of the Earth. In a desert, one will usually find a vast stretch of plain land covered with sand, whereas in polar regions, snow-capped mountains are found. So, we find that landforms vary across several natural regions. Now, coming to soil. Now, soil also vary across several natural regions. For instance, in a forest, one can find fertile alluvial soil, whereas a desert is completely covered with infertile sand. Now, as discussed previously, the flora and fauna found in different parts of the world are different. For instance, in a forest, one can find tall trees and a great variety of wildlife, whereas in a desert, thorny bushes and cactus grow and the variety of wildlife is very limited. So, from this we understand that the factors determined by the climatic conditions like elements of weather, landforms, soil, wildlife and vegetation vary across several natural regions. So, by studying these factors, one can divide the entire world into different natural regions. Now, the different natural regions of the world that are determined by the climatic conditions are polar, temperate, subtropical and tropical. So, the major climatic zones or natural regions of the world are polar, temperate, subtropical and tropical. Now, in this map, we can see that the entire world has been divided into major climatic zones. Now, the parts marked in red denote tropical region, whereas the parts marked in yellow denote subtropical region. Again, the parts marked in light green denote temperate region, whereas the parts marked in dark green denote polar region. Now, this is a very broad classification of natural regions found on the Earth's surface. Now, each of these regions can be further classified into different regions. So, in today's video, we first understood the meaning of climate. Climate refers to the atmospheric conditions prevailing over a vast region and for a particular period of time. Then we understood how, on the basis of different climatic conditions, we can divide the entire world into several natural regions. The major natural regions of the world are polar, temperate, subtropical and tropical. In our next video, we will discuss about each of these natural regions in details. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. You can also register for free at DeltaStep.com or download the DeltaStep app to learn one-to-one with our amazing teachers or to get access to our 5,000 amazing videos as per your school syllabus. Master each topic with our adaptive practice technology. Get million-plus questions with step-by-step solutions and unlimited mock tests. Get all your doubts resolved instantly. Learn via games and win amazing prizes like PlayStations and iPads. So at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, but it's rewarding too. So register for free now.